Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors? Standing water or high humidity, nasty odors, or dangerous mold? Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
Here's your weather video for this Sunday, May the 22nd. Hard to believe we're two-thirds through the merry month of May. And before you know it, we'll be into June. Taking a look at the radar across Alabama and surrounding states early this morning, showing our state mostly dry. A few showers down there in west central Alabama, one northwest of Demopolis, some there in Greene County, some in Hale County. And we'll be watching those over the next few hours, see if they can get organized. Some light to moderate rain in East Alabama, north of the Anniston area. To the west, activity overnight sort of dying in place from western Tennessee through southeastern Arkansas into western Louisiana and eastern Texas. The most heavy rain is there in southeast Texas. Flash flood warnings areas just north of Houston, as heavy rain has been occurring through the night. Nationally, interestingly, we've got big temperature extremes, lots of frost and freeze advisories over the Midwest this morning, the central and northern plains, and then heat advisories in the east, as you would expect in a high amplitude pattern. Of course, snowfall over the area around Denver was very impressive from the storm on Friday. Some of the mountains reached 2 feet in the mountains and foothills. Palmer Divide saw significant snowfall up to about 20 inches. That's from the National Weather Service in Boulder. Upper air pattern this morning shows a big trough to the north. Very cold temperatures with that trough. Down here, we're warm and muggy in Alabama, but this will be changing as we go through time. HRRR this morning or this afternoon at 3 o'clock shows showers and thunderstorms massing along the Gulf Coast. Not a good day, or not a good week to be along the beaches of Alabama, Northwest Florida, although I think any day at the beach is just about better than any day anywhere else. 80s for highs, overnight lows in the 70s, be quite warm and muggy, but there will be um, a very constant threat of riptide. So that's going to continue through Friday. I want to keep that in mind. So as our showers and thunderstorms develop today, some of those could become strong severe areas southeast of I-59 primarily. Everyone could get a thunderstorm, but to get one with damaging winds or hail, you're going to have to be south of the line from Tuscaloosa, Birmingham to Gadsden. This is 11 p.m. tonight off the HRRR, showing the front energizing a bit back to the west. Showers and thunderstorms over northwest Alabama. I think we'll just be dealing with waves of those coming up from the Gulf of Mexico through the afternoon and overnight hours, and that sort of morphs into a larger rain area. Early Monday morning, this image right here would be at 9 a.m., showing fairly widespread light to moderate, some heavy rain over East Alabama. We'll be watching that. About 3/4 of an inch of rain, probably likely, over the next 24 hours. Now, move forward in time. This is Tuesday evening. Surface lows develop to the west over Arkansas, and the weather over Alabama is still very unsettled. More rain, thunderstorms appear to be likely. Going forward in time to late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, more of the same. It doesn't really change. Just periods of rain, thunderstorms that will occasionally dump heavy rains across the state. We begin to see the back edge of all this stuff Thursday night. This is 10 p.m. Thursday night. You see a delineated back end to the line of showers and thunderstorms, and will begin to improve for the Memorial Day weekend, jetting ahead to later in the day on Friday. Alabama's mostly clear. We'll have increasing sunshine, mild temperatures in the 70s on Friday. Probably wake up in the 50s Friday morning, and again Saturday mornings will take that. Highs will edge back to the 80s pretty quickly though Saturday and Sunday, but it will be fair and dry. By Sunday, we see the signs change to the northwest of us, and then by Monday, Memorial Day, unfortunately, it appears the showers and thunderstorms will re-enter the forecast. Temperatures over the next 10 days off the National Blended Model showing 70s. Tomorrow, we'll take that, 70s on Thursday, and then back to a fairly typical summertime pattern for the final days of June. One good piece of news is all that rain you saw on all those GFS maps, the model, both the control and the mean, and all the members fairly confident that we'll get between 3 and 5 inches of rain, centered around 4 inches over the next 2 weeks. So we'll take that. The tropics are quiet. What happened to our tropical storm? It's one of those spurious GFS tropical storms. You have to keep a close eye on them, but all the signs were there that that one wasn't going to develop. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with that. Weather Brains is the weekly netcast. It's all about weather. Tomorrow night, we'll be talking to Dennis Felgen, retiring from the National Hurricane Center after a long period of service, and it should be a fun discussion. Get the Weather Brains bunch anywhere you get your podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, any of those normal platforms. That's your weather video for this Sunday, the 22nd. I'll have notes on the blog, update on the forecast coming up at noon. If any rogue thunderstorms get going out there through 6, I'll keep an eye on them. After that, Scott will take over, and James will have 2 days next week. I'll see you next Sunday. And until I get that chance, as I tell you, always keep an eye to the sky because you'll always have something fun to look at, right?
Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors? Call Alabama Professional Services. Standing water or high humidity? Call APS. Nasty odors or dangerous mold? Call APS. Critters, bugs, or other pests? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.